Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the over...
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Berger. Odegaard. Berger. And here's Haaland. Goes for a shot! And here's Haaland. Decent chance! Just off target.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cuts out the supply. Berger. Berger, gently done. He's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Physical challenge. DiMarco. Fratesi. Bastoni. Di Lorenzo. Buongiorno. Barella. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Berger. And it's Odegaard. Be a corner. It's a mighty effort! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Calafiori. And here's Politano. DiMarco puts them all in. Ryerson. Berger. Berger shifted upfield. And here's Haaland. DiMarco. Fratesi. Keane. He's away. And here's Politano. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. He's got his range wrong there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Barella. Calafiori. Calafiori chooses to go cross-field. And it's DiMarco. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Fratesi. And here's Keane. And Keane! That comes as a mighty relief. And it's played forward. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Berger played out to the left flank. Oh, what a climb! No attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tonali. Bastoni forwards and with intent. Østigard. Ryerson. Well timed, excellent interception. Bastoni. Barella. Out to the right. It's an inviting looking ball that. Nicely intercepted. Di Lorenzo. DiMarco. Østigard. Ryerson. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Barella. Buongiorno. Bastoni. Tonali. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's DiMarco. Italy are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that This team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
DiMarco played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Barella. Barella, now here's the delivery. Italy already required to chase the game. Produces a... There's the header! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. Di Lorenzo forwards and with intent. Berger. Italy have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's hoisted clear. Played back in. This looks promising. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Italy are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ødegaard! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Berger knocks it out wide. Oh, that's a very decent... Haaland! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Calafiori looks to the other side. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco. And that's been well dealt with. Aim forwards. Bastoni cuts it out. And here's Keane. Keane, oh, good spread. DiMarco showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. This might... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Italy get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Østigard. Ødegaard. Berger. Spread out to the left. That has found him in acres of space. Buongiorno getting this one clear. Tonali. And it's played forward. Fratesi, now he's off and running. And here's Keane. DiMarco, looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. DiMarco goes short. Tonali stood his ground strongly. He's having a shot! Sticks it away!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Italy have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. DiMarco. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Oh, another save. Politano takes a look up. Clearly not happy with that. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's claimed by the keeper. Probing pass. Now it's Odegaard. Barella is there and he can get that clear. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Odegaard have it back and can go again. Keane. Fratesi played out towards the right wing. DiMarco going full steam down the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. That's an excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Berger. Berger, gently done. Odegaard! That's another chance! Goal, Norway! And they're back in front! Donnarumma, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tonali. Out to the left it goes. Calafiori. And he shoots! He wasn't that far away.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Odegaard shifted upfield. Ryerson. Odegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bastoni. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Calafiori. And he goes cross-field. Østigard cuts out the pass. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. Played out wide. DiMarco does well to get it back. And it's Berger. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Real chance! Fratesi hits it away. Firmly met. Calafiori. Now it's Keane. Fratesi. Played out to the right. Berger. Haaland. And the shot! And yes, it's there!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tonali. And here's Fratesi. He has a look up, and Keane! Oh, nearly. And it's played forward. And he has been fouled there. Tonali. 30 minutes gone. DiMarco. It's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Calafiori. Bastoni. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's had a shot! Could be danger here. And he's following up.
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Over to the left. Oh, the clearance is short. Oh, that is on. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Ødegaard. Out towards the flank. And he's there to clear it. That's going to go a long way. Ryerson. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ødegaard. Politano. Played towards the other side. Now it's Fratesi. Do have a chance to counter here. Calafiori gets over and intercepts. And here's Fratesi. Fratesi played out to the left flank. Calafiori elects to cross. Berger forwards and with intent. Good running, strong and purposeful. And now the breakaway. Buongiorno. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco chooses to go cross-field. Politano. He's in space and looking for options. Played into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. Tonali. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Out for a throw. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Now it's Ben. Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try. That's really well manoeuvred. Italy are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Bustigard aim forwards. Buongiorno. Calafiori head over towards the opposite flank. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred, and the counter is on. And here's Ødegaard. A chance to play it in. In it comes, there's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Politano looks to get on the end of this. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bastoni spread out to the left. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ødegaard! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, that is a bit special. Norway grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Calafiori looks to the other side. Fratesi. Politano chips it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the left it goes. And it's Barella. Politano. Calafiori. And he goes cross-field. Di Marco. Oh, that's nice. Cut it out. Bustigard gets good distance on it. Bastoni. Buongiorno. Ødegaard. Haaland. Ryerson. Plenty waiting in the middle. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Haaland. Chance for a shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
Such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Gets it away. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's picked it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a throw-in. Ødegaard. He's there to hit it! He will be livid with himself.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Bastoni, gently done. Politano. Calmly anticipates. Barella. And it's Fratesi. Barella shifted upfield. Four extra minutes added on. Ryerson. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. DiMarco. Keane in acres of space out wide. DiMarco. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. There are a few waiting for it. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bastoni getting this one clear. That's good play. No way through, so back it comes. That has been knocked clear. Goes to finish! Crossfield changing the point of attack. Flicked into space. DiMarco. Keane. And here's DiMarco. Very nicely done. DiMarco chooses to go cross-field. And here's Politano. Politano. Politano! That will be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Italy present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. Keane. And they can counter here. Reyes. Berger. Østigard. And it's played forward. Tries a deft little ball. Deftly away. Politano. Barella. Lobbed in behind. It's Fratesi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Up towards the front line. Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Big chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nice touch. Barella. Calafiori. Aim forwards. Politano. Fratesi. Politano. Calafiori. Played towards the other side. Nice control. A chance to play it in. It's really well cleared. He's going to be disappointed with that. That is lovely. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Reyes. Ødegaard. Reyes has a look and plays it forward. And he's heaved it away. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's his chance to lead the counter. Barella wins the duel this time. Politano. Barella, who has set up 2 goals. Tonali. Donnarumma. Donnarumma sends that a long way. DiMarco played over towards the opposite flank. Played right into his path. Politano clears it away. That's been won straight back. Berger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Won't reach that. Barella looks to the other side. DiMarco is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Fratesi. And it's Tonali. Keane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Here's Fratesi, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. DiMarco. It's Fratesi. Shot, surely! It's there! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So is this the start of a comeback? Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. And he welcomes it in. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Tonali. Buongiorno.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Carries far too far and out of play. Berger. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Berger. That's very neat. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Italy, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ødegaard. Berger. Ryerson. And here's Haaland. Lovely. Now, can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Ødegaard.
Norway are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Norway have somehow to break through. Can he finish? DiMarco. DiMarco. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Calafiori. Oh, it's played into the area. Nice interception, well timed. Moved on forwards. Politano chooses to go cross-field. In by DiMarco. And back out it comes. Well, they could break here. Now it's Haaland. He is just caressing the ball. Chooses to go back. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to it was just beautifully measured.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's played forward. Bastoni makes the interception. Calafiori, that's really well manoeuvred. Played towards the other side. Di Marco. Bastoni, aim forwards. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Di Marco puts them all in. Ødegaard gets it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter.
And he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's through here. Reyes. Tries to get it clear. Takes a shot! Good try. Outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Buongiorno. Barella shifted upfield. Could move up a gear here. Haaland, oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's not going to find its target. And it's Berger. Picks it up out wide. Oh, it's come loose. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, such a clever touch. Politano. Oh, looking to break at pace. Ødegaard, that's a delicate pass. And he thumps it clear. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. Flings it across.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ødegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ødegaard with the short one. Swings it across. Bastoni getting this one clear. And the finish! They've played it short. And he decides to cross it. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's found support out wide. Fratesi herring after the ball here. And it's Berger. Berger. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Calafiori forwards and with intent. Fratesi done delicately. And Keane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bullish header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ødegaard aim forwards. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's DiMarco. Keane. Showing good feet. Now it's DiMarco. Cross in, looks like a good one. Keeper gets his hands on it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ryerson. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Berger. And here's Haaland. Tonali. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Berger. Short changes him with that pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Delivered with swing. Over to the left. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, super fine. Haaland! He scores!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
How many? Just how many? Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Fratesi.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Haaland. Oh, well measured. Haaland. Fratesi. Haaland. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland. That's tidy. Brilliantly cut out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Fiori. And he goes cross-field. Now it's DiMarco. In by DiMarco. That's the keeper's ball. Ødegaard. Berger. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. DiMarco played over towards the opposite flank. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a throw. Tonali played towards the other side. Politano into the channel. That's very neat. Ødegaard tries to clear. And there's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a throw-in. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. DiMarco chooses to go cross-field. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Looks to the other side. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the right. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. DiMarco puts them all in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. DiMarco. Lovely feet. Cross goes in, surely now! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Østigard. Haaland, now he's off and running. Succumbs to the pressure. And back to the goalkeeper. Tonali. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. He's in, surely! Bastoni gently done. Chance here to counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Haaland. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And they've got rid. No way through, so back it comes. Proves too strong. Can he spark a counter here? Politano. Barella. And he goes cross-field. And it's DiMarco. Fratesi. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ødegaard. That has been cut short. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Barella. Barella played out towards the right wing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bastoni. Tonali. Udogi. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bastoni. Tonali. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Berger. Moved on forwards. Tonali. Now Hauger. Ødegaard. Hauger. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Italy making another change here. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Ødegaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Berger. Ødegaard, oh, good take in a good area. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bastoni. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barella. And it's Frattesi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Crossfield changing the point of attack. And reclaimed it in a trice. Zaccagni. Oh, that's neat. Barella. Tonali. Look at the shot! It's a drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Italy give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Now Hauger. Ødegaard. Great chance! They've done it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now Hauger. Ryerson. Østigard. Berger. Now Hauger. And it's played forward. Bastoni. Buongiorno. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Italy.